right, so following the Boston Red Sox, the Miami Marlins were the second team to unveil their City Connect uniforms. And I mean, I think they're pretty interesting. They're definitely really loud. They're in your face. They scream Miami. You know, that's definitely what they're going for with the City Connect. And whether, you know, you like them or not, it's hard to deny that these things are very bright and very colorful. So let's get into it. So the Marlins unveiled their uniforms today. The uniforms are basically a red jersey with kind of light blue hats and Miami across the chest. They pay tribute to a former AAA team, the Sugar Kings, that were a AAA team way back in like the 1950s. They were the Cuban Sugar Kings, so definitely a Latin American baseball team, which kind of pays tribute to it. So definitely pretty historical, kind of went for what the Red Sox did, you know, tied to that rich history. And it's definitely interesting. So across the chest, it says Miami in this kind of cool font. I think most City Connect jerseys, if not all, will have the city name instead of the team name, which I like, because it kind of, you know, it goes with City Connect, right? On the shoulder, there is the Miami Marlin logo, which I think adds a pretty nice touch to it. It is pinstripe. There are these really interesting white pinstripes going down, so that's definitely cool. On the other shoulder, there is, on the right sleeve, there is an interesting logo, which is a crown with an MM in it, and Miami Marlins written below it, kind of, you know, going off of what I said before, the Sugar Kings design. And the hat is obviously that crown design with the double M, showing Miami Marlins, which I think the logo is pretty cool. And on the side of the hat, there is the Marlin logo. I think the colors are great. It's not my favorite uniform. I think it could have been executed maybe a little better. That's just my opinion, right? But I think a lot of people like this, and I think it is significantly better than the Red Sox one. If you look at the Sugar Kings logo, it's pretty similar. Kind of has that interesting crown logo. So that's definitely what the Marlins were going for. And I mean, yeah, I think it's not terrible. I don't love it just because I'm not a huge fan of those like bright colors that don't really go with the team's colors. But they did pay homage to a former team, which I always love to see. I think the Miami script is my favorite part. I love the block numbers and letters on the back. They look great. The hat is probably my least favorite part, just because, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of like the red brim with the blue hat. I see what they were going for. I kind of wish they had the Marlins logo on the front and maybe the Sugar Kings logo on the side, just because I think they got to show Marlins a little bit more. But it's not horrible. I like it significantly more than the first City Connect, which is the Red Sox one I talked about close to a month ago. So yeah, the jersey's definitely interesting. My favorite part about the jersey is I like the pinstripes. I think that adds a nice touch to it. Like I said, I also like the script. My favorite part about the hat, even though I don't like it, probably, you know, maybe the crown logo. I think the crown logo is pretty cool. And they're also releasing a lot of other merchandise about it. Miami baseball, and obviously baseball in Spanish, so definitely paying homage to that. And oh yeah, one more thing about the jersey is it says Sugar Kings in the bottom of it. So definitely kind of cool. Just a little touch. You know, I always like those little details. So pretty cool. And I think these will look, you know, pretty good on the field. Definitely bright, and I think, you know, the new wave of jerseys is going for a bright, very in-your-face look, which is good, and, you know, good depending on how you think about it, or bad. It's really your opinion, but in my opinion, I like kind of more simple jerseys. But I'm really happy they paid homage to a former team. I think I always love when teams do that. And I think it's pretty cool. Definitely connects to the city, and that's what City Connect's going for. So if I had to give it a grade, I'm going to give it a B+, which I think is a pretty fair grade. I mean, it's not my favorite jersey, but I think it's definitely, you know, a passing grade for a jersey. And I think in uniform in general, I think it's decent. I think, you know, there's things they could have done better, but I think overall it's pretty good. You know, it's a solid B+. So anyways, let me know your thoughts on this. I believe the Chicago White Sox will be the next team to release their City Connect uniforms. So that should be pretty interesting. This seems like it's going to be kind of like a monthly thing, so something to look forward to. I think it's definitely a cool program. I hope, you know, they just keep getting better. So let me know your thoughts on this. And yeah, Miami Marlins released their City Connect uniforms.